So welcome to Alphas, Betas, Timmy's Investments Vanguard edition. My name is Solemn Vanguard. And we finally got the ratios, the pull rates for the premium collection. Now, this is based on the fact that people have been able to open quite some boxes at the Japanese event, and it's 5 boxes per person, and just people have been pulling them together and trying to see what the pull rates are. They actually all sold out on the first day, so that's pretty interesting. Special thanks to Can You Say G for this specific information. Now, let's get into the specifics. He says that he saw 32 boxes per case. However, all the English pre-orders say 16 boxes per case. So maybe he saw 2 cases together, or maybe it's different for Japan English. I don't know how that actually played out. Way more important for most people, however, is what can you expect when you buy one of these boxes? One thing you need to know first off is the fact that we have stamped cards and non-stamped cards. If you saw the stream or you watch my channel, you have double R's in this set, triple R's, GR's, and SGR's. And from these double R's and triple R's, which are critical triggers and strides, you also have versions with gold stamping on them, just a little bit of extra bling. So basically, rarity collectors will be paying more for their cards, which then basically pays for the people who buy base rarity. So the crits have this fancy little critical symbol with some other art on them, and then the strides have something in the top right corner. And I was actually very surprised at the rate that these drop from these boxes. So going over a typical box, this is based on multiple dozens of boxes, you can expect 4 triple R's with the gold stamp, 6 triple R's without the gold stamp, 9 double rares with the stamp, 10 double rares without a stamp, and then 1 GR or SGR per box. So if you buy a box, you should be getting a Nation Dragon no matter what, and a bunch of stamps and non-stamps. So a typical pack will have 2 criticals and 1 stride, but if you have a GR pack, it will be a stride, a critical, and one of those nation strides. So what's interesting is that these GRs in these packs actually don't even replace a stride, they just replace a crit with a stamp. So this means you buy a box, you have 10 strides, of which 4 have the stamp on top of that, and you always get your Nation Dragon, at least from the info we have here. So this sounds infinitely better than Revival Collection already. However, do note that Revival Collection had way more cards in it to reprint, meaning they had to shift it in some way. And I realized some people were not happy about Revival pull rates. That could actually be an entire video by itself. Prices have actually been really good. So if you want a little Revival Collection market watch, let me know in the comments. But so overall, I think Revival was pretty good. Would have liked to see more Zeroths, but these pull rates are actually nuts. This is just, you open packs and you're gonna get some really nice stuff. Now, we also got some buy list prices already. That's different from just people selling. It's buy list prices. We have 3,000 yen for the SGRs, which is about $30. That's not a lot considering you'll probably just run 1, and you could also just run the GR, which will be even less expensive than that, and 500 yen for every single triple R, which is about $5. Now, I will say we're still before release. This is buy list, but also remember that the supply will start flooding the market later on. Right now, it's still limited to 5 boxes per person at this specific event, whereas once the release is in full swing, just loads of people will start opening these up, and prices will go down even more. We'll probably see a little spike just on release, as we always see, but then later down they will start falling. However, do note, this is a Fighters Collection type product. If you don't know how Fighters Collections work, always support for every single clan at once, but usually 1 or 2 cards for each. But what's interesting about Fighters Collection is you had your spike in price just on release, but they quickly went down, very quickly, really low prices. But then over time, they started going up quite aggressively yet again, because there's actually very little printed supply of Fighters Collections usually. So we saw this with the flip face up G guards, of which some suddenly were like 18 bucks for 1 G guard, which is nuts. Luckily they were reprint now. But so if there's a specific clan you like to play, I would suggest picking up these strides around release or as quickly as possible, because they may start going up later down the line. So that's basically all the info I wanted to share on these box rates. So if you're gonna buy a premium collection box, you're probably gonna pull something like this. Also note that we had that full art Bobo in these boxes as a box stopper, and it was actually foil apparently, so that's even cooler. Again, we don't know if English is getting these. That would be really sweet. But that's all the info for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel, click the bell button to stay up to date. Like the video if you like the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.